The Stranger at Midnight Part 3. The Door Between Time. I don't know how long I was frozen. Seconds, minutes, hours. It was impossible to tell. My heart had stopped, and yet I could still think, still feel. And then, just as suddenly, it started again. The pocket watch let out a single deafening tick. My chest heaved as if I'd been underwater for too long, and I stumbled, gasping for air. The diner was empty. I clutched the watch and stumbled outside. The city was different. No cars on the roads, no people on the sidewalks, just empty streets bathed in an unnatural blue light. The air felt thick, like it was pushing back against me with every step I took. Then I saw a door standing in the middle of the street. It wasn't attached to any building. It just stood there, tall and imposing. The watch began ticking again, louder and faster with every step I took toward the door. My instinct screamed at me to run the other way, but something deep inside urged me forward. When I reached it, I noticed carvings etched into the wood. They were strange symbols none I recognized, but they felt familiar, as though I'd seen them in a dream. I hesitated, my hand hovering over the doorknob. "What's on the other side?" I whispered, as if the door could hear me. The truth, the voice came from behind me. I turned to see him again, the stranger. Only this time, he wasn't alone. Shadows swirled around him, taking the vague shapes of people, their faces shifting and indistinct. "What is this place?" I asked, my voice barely audible. "The edge," he replied, "of everything you know. Beyond the door lies the answer to every question you've ever had. But answers come with a price." "What price?" He stepped closer, the shadows following him like royal pets. "The watch binds you to this place. Once you step through that door, there's no coming back. You'll see time as it truly is, a living, breathing force. It'll change you." I glanced at the watch in my hand. It's ticking steady now, almost soothing. "Why me? Why did you give me this?" He smirked, a faint glimmer of sadness in his dark eyes. "Because I had no choice. The watch chose you. It always chooses." The shadows grew restless, their murmurs growing louder. "But you don't have much time. Decide." I looked back at the door, the carvings glowing faintly now. My heart pounded. Every fiber of my being screamed to walk away, to throw the watch and run. But something deeper told me I was meant to open it. I turned the knob. The door creaked open, revealing nothing but darkness. A cold wind rushed out, carrying whispers I couldn't understand. I looked back at the stranger one last time. "What happens if I don't go through?" I asked. He hesitated, his form flickering. "You'll stay trapped. The watch will stop, and so will your world. But if you step through..." He trailed off, his expression unreadable. "You'll find out who you are. Join me for part 4 as the secrets of the watch is revealed."